Hey guys, Ryan and Liam here, back in the Fit Dad's headquarters. Today's video, get your bench sorted. We're gonna run through a few tips in order for you to increase your bench press.
Nobody else, that outside. Nobody else, and that on you are. Nobody else.
Okay, so first step on the bench press, I'm gonna focus on legs and glutes. Yes, it's a bench press video, and I'm gonna focus on glutes and legs. So, lie back for me, Liam. Now, what I want you to do, drag your heels as close to you as you can without getting up on your toes, okay? So I want your heels flat on the ground. All right, now what I want you to do is almost leg press the floor. So if you push the floor down as hard as you can, create as much flexion through your glutes. Now he's a lot more stable in this area. He won't move around on the bench. So next step, guys, what I want to do, I want to set his upper body up so when he does get the bar off, he's in the most optimal position in order to build his chest or build his bench press. So what do I do? Hands off first. I want you to reach down here for me. Now I want you to lift this up a little bit. Create as much thoracic extension as you can. Now squeeze your shoulder blades as hard into the bench as you can. That now you can see how high his chest is in that position. If he doesn't do that, relax for me. See the chest cave in, okay? The higher the chest is to the bar, the better your bench press will be, okay? So, set that up again for us, Liam. Now, as far as position with your hands, put your hands just down by your side for me. Now, I want you to reach up to touch the bar, and now about a hand width just outside. So most gyms will have a little ring or two. So with Liam's bar here, he's on that last ring, which is there. He could probably even come in about 2 fingers, I reckon. So that's a good length there. Now, what I do, the bar's positioned here just above his eyes, okay? It's safer that way to get off, okay? So let's get him off the rack first. Arms nice and straight. Now, just in case he wasn't set first, I'm gonna get him to pinch his shoulders back that little bit more again. Again, you remember, create as much thoracic extension through your spine as you can. Now he brings the bar down. Slight pause, and then power up. Good, and then again, slight pause, power up. Rack that up for me.
Another common issue that a lot of people miss when it comes to bench press is they forget about the stable, firm base under their back that's helping them push the bar up, all right? So Ryan, if you can unwrap it for me. What you'll find a lot of people do is bring the bar down. As they start to push back up, what they do is they're trying to reach and push the bar up as far away from them as possible. So he's got all this shoulder forward retraction and he's rounded out his chest. He's lost all the tension on his chest. Got to make sure that as you're pushing the bar up, you're actually using the bench underneath you and pushing yourself away from it. So if Ryan thinks about pushing himself into the bench and press the bar away from himself, he's going to utilize the bench for a lot more support and a lot more assistance, and he's going to blow up his bench press even faster.
Another thing to add to that, okay, yes, pushing the bar away from you and pushing against the bench. At the same time, when you're actually lowering the bar on the eccentric phase of the movement, don't just drop it. Another thing I like to think about is almost pulling the bar into your chest as hard as you can. So I'm flexing my back as hard as I can on a bench press, okay? If I'm just letting it come like this, yeah, I've got my extension of my spine, but nothing's really activated through my lats. So if I actually think about pulling it in as hard as I can to my chest and then pushing through, I'm more likely to hold that position.
If you think about when you're moving a heavy load under bench, the quicker you drop the bar, the harder it's going to be to keep tension on chest and then be able to stop the bar and go again, all right? So lowering the bar a lot slower, you keep tension, it's a lot easier to stop and go again, which for us when we're doing reps and we're not trying to push a 1 rep max, it's important to have good control of the bar the whole time.
Signing off, enjoy, blow up your bench press, guys, and get your bench sorted.